Hey guys, this is my top 10 rides at Movieland Park with Lake Garda. This is a very unique park with some very unique rides that have a lot of theming and special effects spoilers, and I'm going to talk about them here and talk about the experiences. If you don't want to get that spoiled, please go down to the description instead of watching this video, because there I posted my top 10 rides at this park. At number 10 spot, we have one of the normal attractions here. This is Space Mission Orbit, the SNS drop tower, the combi tower here. The launch is pretty alright, the drop is pretty weak. Overall, this is just a standard, a little bit below average probably, SNS tower. So nothing special here, it's an okay ride. At number 9 spot, we have Road 66. This is a pretty unique attraction where you steer the car yourself. Of course it can't go off the rail, but you can steer a bit side to side. And then you actually have a speeder yourself, and it definitely goes on real gas, you can smell that. Some pretty unique sets, and it's just a bumpy ride also. It's a fun ride, this is. Number 8 spot, we have Troncosaurus. This is the log flume of this park. It's a pretty unique log flume. I don't know who made it, but it feels very unique, and the drops is actually very steep. The theming is not the best, but it's a unique flume, a fun ride. So yeah, I overall really like this thing. Number 7 spot goes to Expedition Pangea. This is a very unique ride for this park. It's some jeeps where you actually go ride them yourself through some dinosaurs. The theming here is pretty good. Yeah, I would say this is a bit similar to just a normal track ride, but you're driving it yourself. However, it is very controlled. It is the same speed you will go through the entire experience. There is some unique steep up and down sections with some bumps on the road, but it never really gets thrilling because it is so controlled. But it's still a very fun ride. I really enjoyed it, and it was a very unique experience, but I can't put it higher than this because, yeah, I was left a little bit disappointed. So a park this unique also have a completely standard coaster, being a Vekoma in Vertigo. This is a very good ride. It was surprisingly smooth. It has some rattle to it, but it's not a problem at all. And it is very intense. It is much more intense than I remember this model. I would say it's definitely far more intense than the regular Boomerang, which is already crazy intense. So yeah, this was a very good coaster. Number 5 spot goes to Holmens Hotel. This is a scare attraction, a scare maze. This is very long compared to all the other ones that I've ridden. The experience is about 20 minutes long, and that is included with a pre-show. And then you wait around in a big, well-themed area, and then you go through a massive, long walk. It's not one of the top of the top ones that I've been on, but it's definitely not one of the weaker ones either. And I love scare attractions. The thing with this one is that many of the scares are mainly because of loud sounds and not great acting, so that puts it a little bit down, but the theming is great. It's a long experience. I love this ride. Number 4 spot goes to U571. This ride definitely gets some bonus point for being totally unique. I've never ridden anything like this before. It is a Submarine Simulator, and it have one of the craziest pre-show rooms I've seen in my entire life before the experience starts, or before the ride itself starts. You're in this massive room with a big boat in the middle, and then the water all around it. And some sounds of bombs and stuff is coming all over the place, and some big splashes in the water. Then you are running away from it and hiding into this boat, into the submarine. And there's some insane acting in there also. And the submarine will start tilting, and all of a sudden some alarm starts and water will leak into the submarine. So it feels like you're about to sink, and yeah, this is a crazy experience. It's one of the scariest rides that I've ever ridden. And yeah, there's an even scarier ride in this park, even higher up here. So yeah, just wait and see. And that ride is not Kitt Superjet. The queue line here is a bit scary though, because on hot days you'll stay in a container. It's very warm and there's no air conditioning. It was so humid, but the ride itself is amazing. You are in these speedboats here with a staff sailing or steering the boat. And yeah, this ride is absolutely amazing. This is just a perfect fun way to have a water ride, because you really get wet here, and you really get wind in your face, and it is filling. You get some laterals, you get some slight floater pops also actually, but mainly it's just a very unique experience, and the way that she steers the boat in and out of into show scene and then out again and full speed again. This is such a unique ride. Do not miss this if you are visiting this park. It is amazing. Number 2 spot goes to Hollywood Tower. This was indeed the ride that I was talking about when I said there was a scarier ride than the Submarine Simulator. Hollywood Tower is a crazy ride. It is a first-gen Intamin drop tower, and it feels very, very sketchy going up that elevator. And then when you're up there, it makes a sudden movement, and then it like drives you over the edge. That is a freaky feeling, and I absolutely love it for that. And when it drops you, I would say this is one of the best drop tower drops that I've ever experienced. It is very forceful, and the bottom, how you like valley out at the bottom, that is very forceful for your back also. So just overall an amazing drop tower. And when it goes back on track again, that's also makes some very questionable movements. This is a very sketchy ride, but of course I trust it. It's Intamin. Is it a coaster or not? You can count it if you want to. It's very different from person to person, I think. But one thing is for sure, I absolutely adore this ride. It is amazing. And in most parks, this would be number 1 ride at the park, without a doubt. But it just happens that this park have one of the best rides that I've ever ridden, and definitely the best ride of the trip for me. That ride is Magma 2.1. This ride is absolutely incredible, and it is unlike anything else I've ever ridden. It is such a unique ride, this one. On this ride you will be sitting on the back of an actual truck, and it is a staff member that drives this truck. And let me just say that the staff doesn't drive this one easy. You will get some pretty strong laterals and some pretty good floater pops also. The border to ejector actually. But what really makes this an incredible ride is the overall experience with this one, where you drive past some set scenes. Some of them will get you soaked, and some of them are just beautiful to look at. It's sets from movie, or that's what it's supposed to look like, and it really does look like that. You also go on a wipe out tilt thing where you go up and then you tilt, and then you can continue driving. Very freaky, and just some more water effects, and some there's also this indoor scene here where it feels like it's supposed to feel like it's going to be heated, and then fire effects after that. And you'll have this drop track also that actually drops you into the water, and then you will be driving in the water. Then when you go up the hill, you will be backing down again and having a massive splash. This ride is absolutely mind-blowing, and the whole van will be cheering and clapping after the ride, at least on our rides. And yeah, of course we were too. This ride is incredible. It is one of the best rides that I've ever ridden in my life. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye guys.